Okay. So let me ask you this, like how much do you want me to show you around? Do you want to go upstairs? Do you just want to see, oh, we're just walking?
Great.
So this was the ramp down to our cabaret where we did our Herald shows, our improvised long form pieces. This used to be the Wall of Fame. And this was our cabaret and our bar. And having a bar in the cabaret, people liked it, but I hated it. You'd hear a beer bottle smash into the garbage can, or you hear them shaking the martini, you know. So yeah, so this is the stage that Tina Fey played on. Tina and Amy trod on these boards. They were on a team called Inside Vladimir. In fact, I put them together on that team. It's the first time they met each other. And a lot of people say, you know, women get steamrolled and women are victims in comedy. And believe me, those girls ran those boys ragged. Well, it's kind of funny because I brought Tina and Amy together. They played in a team together. They became very good friends. And then all of a sudden they're doing the Oscars together and they're doing movies together, Saturday Night Live together. They were, you know, Sarah Palin and Hillary Clinton. So I think I did a really good job matching them up. Annie did a few walk-ons in her day, and they were always perfect. It's like, you could tell she's sat in a lot of improv classes. She knew how to do a sweep edit. She knew to do a good walk-on. You get on, you get off, you don't stay. She's one of the best leading dogs in comedy. Come on, Annie Pan. Come on, Pants. This is the Del Close Theater. We have a second bar, and I had more like stadium seating. As you can see, we've already taken apart our lights, and it's never usually this messy. But here used to be the altar to Del Close, because my partner was a witch. So we made an altar to him with all his pictures and all through his career, his awards, like the Jeff Awards, and his ashes. He told me when he died that he wanted his ashes put in the Del Close Theater so he could still affect the work. Ooga booga, ooh. So that's what we did, and he will be in the new Del Close Theater in the new space, because we're going to build an altar there too, because I don't want him to haunt me. This is a famous arch because I let a lot of movies shoot here. And there have been movies, I've gone to the movies and actually seen my stage, and you recognize it. You recognize the colors, the gold, and I've been able to go, that's I.O., that's, you know, so it's kind of cool to see that. So, oh God, I shouldn't have rolled in shit before this thing, huh? Of course, I never thought that this would happen to me again. I was just going to be a performer. And you know, before that, before I even heard of improv, I was a school teacher for juvenile delinquent girls. So you kind of learn as you progress in life all the things that you're capable of doing. And now I wear 8 different hats. You know, I'm the producer, I'm a director, I'm a teacher, I'm a businesswoman. I'm now a construction planner. I mean, I've learned so much. I could literally build a building and know what never to do again. You learn a lot by mistakes. So no, I never thought that I would be head of an empire. You know, I'm called the queen of comedy, you know, and part of that is because I also got very, very good at the work, at the art form. These chairs were in the stadium, which no longer exists. That was knocked down. And these chairs saw the Bulls play, the old Bulls. This is where I got them from. When the stadium was being knocked down, I called them and I said, may I have some chairs? And they let me come in and take whatever I wanted. And they're so cool. And we'll take these to the new theater. We'll put them somewhere. People want to buy them. They're like real relics, I guess you could say.
What sort of things have been surfacing since you guys have been tearing down and moving out?
You realize how much time went by, you know, and all these people still feel it's their home. You know, I remember on my 25th anniversary, Tim Meadows was interviewed, and it was so touching because they said, what were the years that you were in I.O.? And Tim said, 1990 till now. And it was just so touching that he said that. So this was our awful green room. Used to be a kitchen, so you could see the hood. And he loves having all the garbage. So yeah, this was where we used to hang out before the shows. Lorne Michaels is a big dog person too, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, he's got 3 dogs, and he goes home late at night and gives them cheese and stuff. So that made me happy, to know that Lauren loves dogs like that. I like, oh, hi! What a surprise walk-on. This is Bear, and this is Mia. Ow, Bear, he nipped me. He's so happy. This is our office, and one office you didn't see is really a closet. And that's our training center. And this is our office. We have all these people, some who are not even here right now. We have 2 other people working in one office. And it's... He will... Grump. Mike Click. Grump. So we all work in one office. And it's crowded, and it's hell. And there's 4 dogs. I'm going to do a TV show starring Mike, and it's going to be called Grump. And the opening shot is going to be like, how like those Bugs Bunny cartoons where it's a circle and you see Elmer Fudd or and it's going to be a circle and they're going to go Grump, and then you're going to see a circle with Mike's face, and it's going to say, and he says, "This'll never work."
It's like Debbie Downer.
That's what he is. He's the male.
No, it's the Warren Buffett approach. He says the difference between moderately successful and the incredibly successful business people is the ability to say no. So that's all I'm doing.
Which is exactly counter to everything I just said. And that just proves our working relationship. Grump. And then we had, this was kind of like the student annex, so now we'll have a bigger area for students to hang out. And it's kind of like the waiting room where we do meetings, basically, because there's just no room. This was our classroom, one of our classrooms. And the classrooms were kind of cool. This was a combination writing room and classroom. I don't know. So yeah, this is all going. This is my writing director. Michael is a writing teacher here. He used to work at Saturday Night Live, and he wrote for other TV shows as well. And this is his writing class. And that's what's special about IO too, because I believe if you're going to have somebody teach how to sell your writing, it should be taught by someone who has actually done that. And so he teaches Tim Kazurinsky, who wrote all the Police Academy movies and About Last Night. He teaches her. So we really only have the best of the best teaching in all areas. It's been the place where everyone started. I mean, we're sitting on the stage that Tina Fey and Amy Poehler started on, and Mike Myers played on the stage. I mean, the biggest stars that you know. Farley played on the stage. So that's kind of sad. It's kind of like there's amazing ghosts that are going to be torn down in this building when it's demolished in a few months. So it's kind of sad. But the feel of this building is in our bones, and we will take it with us. And that home feeling, that love that we have for each other, it's the people, not the building, and we'll move on.